Hi, Sai. Welcome back to Julian's Garden. I hope you're all doing well. We got a little bit of rain last night, but we're supposed to have more rain this afternoon and tomorrow as well. So I expect a lot of rain, but maybe not good for the fruit trees because lots of my fruit trees they are in blooming at the moment. I don't want all the petals will destroyed by the rain because that is not good, and also the bee can't come to pollinate them. But anyway, the video today I just want to give you the update about my little veggie patch that I just created here. I think nearly 2 months now, so we're gonna look around. And a while ago, a few weeks ago, I just sowed some what is that, radishes, and I just sow some sugar snap pea as well. Let me show you the radishes germinate very well. Look at that, they're all poking up and doing very well, but not so much for the sugar snap pea. Let me show you. So I think from this side, that sugar snap pea, I sowed 2 rows, but not much of them poking up. Look at that. And the whole row, the inside one, only one shooting up. And lots of the seed I sowed in the front as well. Only few they germinate. So I got very poor germination for this. But I think because maybe the seed I got for a long time ago, I think since I start gardening. But anyway, so that takes the opportunity for me to plant some kohlrabi today. Let me show you here my kohlrabi. Right, so here are the seedlings that I sowed long ago. I think I sowed them at the beginning of August, so just around over 1 month. And some of them they're doing very well actually, and some of them they are a little bit little, but I think maybe this side like they place them the container, like on this side they have more sun, and the one at the back they have less sun, so that's what I thought. But anyway, they still looking very good. And this variety, they are purple kohlrabi. Let me see if I can see the package here. Okay, here the package, and this is called purple Vienna. Honestly, I prefer the variety, the green variety actually, because I like those flavor better. And also, I think they the texture much nicer as well. But also, I think when they get big, they less woodier than the purple variety. So maybe just only my personal thinking or my personal preference. Anyway, so normally they take around 3 months to from the time the seeds germinate and the time when they're ready to harvest. But these seeds or seasoning they already take 1 month, so I think I will have some harvest before I put the summer seasoning in. So if you want to sow the seeds by yourself, it's very easy. In here I got some potting mix, and I mixed it around 20% of perlite. Just give it some like aeration for the seed easy to germinate. And I use a plastic container. It's just a clear plastic container, and I place the whole container in. And then I put the lid on, like put the lid on all day, all night, and put the container in full sun, and until I see the seeds starting to germinate. And then the seeds start to germinate, I open it. The lid up during the day and close the lid up during the night to give it some room temperature, and then for them to grow quicker. And then since then, every day I open it up, and during the night I still closing the lid. So let me just get some of the big ones out first and place them in or divide them in this garden bed. And I try to take the big one, and the small one I still keep in the container for a little bit longer. But anyway, I think maybe in the future I need to buy the little shovel, so easy to dig the plant up, to divide them, or dig the seasoning up and divide the seasoning. Anyway, I got some of them out. They do transplant very well actually. I remember when I was in Vietnam, my mother she often go to the market and buy tiny little seasoning, and the tiny seasoning wasn't in the together with the soy nice. It was like bare rooted seasoning, and she just buy the bought the little bundles, and then we just plant in the garden. So yeah, let me just place them. So normally I place them around 30 centimeters apart. Make sure you give them enough room, okay? Because they're very hungry plant. Alright, so all done. They look very tiny at the moment. You can see like one little dot here, one little dot here and there. I hope they're going okay though, because because I take a lot of time to care for them, and of course I just can grow them twice a year, because normally in the summer I'm not gonna grow them. They tend to bolt very quick, but also we have a lot of summer crops to eat as well. So here I place them. Mostly they very good spacing, and here some of the left over seasoning. Let me show you. They are much smaller, so I just leave them in the container like this. If any more spinach in my garden, I will plant them or separate them later. But anyway, the next one I want to sow these seeds in one of my planter. So I still have rockets and radish, rockets and spinach, but I want to sow another batch. Let me show you, because normally we eat a lot of spinach in the summer. Okay, let's go to the planter. Let me show you. Here is the planter. First, let me show you my beautiful camellia. Look at that. Are they beautiful? And the bee love it actually, because they got, you see a lot of pollen here, but also the what is that, the pollen like very widely open like this, so very easy for them to access. And love my daphne. They've been blooming for a while now. Okay, here's a planter. So in this planter I do have a just very cheap potting mix, and I mix up with some mushroom compost. So I got these two types of the plants here. One is rocket and one is spinach. And let me show you my other spinach here. So here I got this little tub. I got a lot of spinach here. We have been having it for a long time. And the other one for the rocket as well. So I want to sow another batch, so that maybe we'll have a contributing habitating throughout the summer as well. So yeah, let me just go ahead to sprinkling the seeds all around here. Normally I just bury the seed around 5 centimeter deep, and normally I'm not worried about spacing them either. I think maybe I just go one row of rocket and the other row with the spinach. Here the rocket seeds, they are just tiny. I think I changed my mind. I just put maybe half of this planter on this side is the rockets, because normally we eat more spinach than rockets. And with this weather, I think the seed will germinate very quick. I think in this day, today around 15 degrees Celsius during the day, but during the night it can go to low around 4 and 5 degrees Celsius. But I think they will shoot germinate very quick, but I think around just 1 week. And the spinach, they are in the paper roll like this. I think normally I prefer just the seed one. I think I didn't read that packet on that day. So yeah, they are just in the roll like this. So I just place them straight into the planter. And cover them with the soil. Alright, all done. So we're supposed to have a lot of rain later today and tonight as well and tomorrow. So I'm not going to worry about water them. And let's go to my front yard. I got another planter like this and we got carrot seed to sow. Alright, if you notice this is the area that I got one grapevine here, and that spot is a blackberry bush, and this is my beautiful springbok container that if you watch my recent video, and here is one of the planter. So before the whole two container, our planter, they were in my backyard, and I grew lots of strawberries, a lot last year and the year before as well. But this year I decided to move one in the front because so I could build one of the new garden bed at the back, and I still plant some or keep some little one of the strawberry on the edge because normally we got a lot of trouble with the snail and snake that come to eat the strawberry. So I do find that if you plant the strawberry near to the edge of the planter or very high raised garden bed, and then we have less chance of the snakes and snail to come to eat them like more in the center. So the strawberry is more like hanging on the edge. I think that it makes sense. Anyway, this is, I'm trying this year, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I got some space here, and I want to sow the carrot seed, and I got 3 varieties, and now I just I don't know which one I'm gonna sow in here because I want to sow 1 row of each variety. And to be honest, I never grow carrots before, so this is very new to me. And I read on the instruction at the back of the package. So if you're very new gardening, very new at the growing anything, always read the instruction. Alright, so you can see that I live here. So the purplish one, and here the recommendation. So in the spring, summer, and autumn, not sowing in the winter. So if you know any experience growing carrot in our area, please let me know. I'm very new to this, okay? I think I just sprinkling the seeds. I think I choose one of this variety, 1 row, the other one in this row, and I might grow this one in container. So maybe in the future we're gonna compare. How does that sound? Okay, oh, that sounds good actually. Okay. And I think the key is we don't want to sow the carrot seed too thick, but also we don't want to sow the seed too deep either because they need light for them to germinate. And here they are the tiny little bitty carrot seeds, and I heard that we have to keep them moist for them to germinate, but also don't let them to dry out. But also the soil for MacLeod, have to prepare the soil well because they don't do well if you have a hard clay soil. So in this planter, I got like some mushroom compost, some of potting mix, and I mix all of them together like half and half. Now to grow carrots successfully, I recommend you to sow the carrot seeds directly into very nice loamy soils with very full of organic matters, but make sure you don't add too much of nitrogen into your carrot bed. But if you live in the area that have a clay soil, I recommend you to plant them in the raised garden beds or in the planters or in the container. And make sure you keep them the carrots moist, and especially like after you sow the seeds, and make sure they always moist because they if they dry out, they won't germinate as well. And another key is you don't want to sow your carrot seed too thick. Now later you can thin them out, but if you live in the area very prone to pests and diseases to carrot, and when you hold the stem or the leaves of the carrots, you want to thin them out, and all the aromas of the carrots and the leaves will attract the pests into your carrot beds, and that your crop might be ruined after that. And they like to be planted in full sun around 6 and 8 hours of direct sunlight. I think they could be very happy. And what I heard is, or what they recommend is to plant the seeds in early spring to avoid summer heat, which will turn the roots hard and bitter. So just prepare your beds, and as long as the soil is soft and workable, and yeah, just enjoy growing your carrot. By the way, the varieties I sow at the back of the planter is called purple carrot, or carrot purple. It's mostly all purple. And the other row that I just saw right in the middle is called Halloween. It's more like rainbow color. Alright guys, so here is the top. The top I chose, this is quite large and it's quite deep as well. I think about 40 centimeter deep, and I think the width I think maybe 70 centimeter long. So I think it's quite good tops for growing carrot. And so this is a variety, it's called Centenary Red Cod, and I did read on the package, they say that seed will emerge between 10 to 21 days, so that is quite a long time. We'll see how this goes. So I think that is for the video today. I don't know how the video turned out actually, and most I know that when I'm filming the video it will be very cloudy, a little bit windy as well. We supposed to have the rain very soon, so I'm just kind of chasing by the rain actually, so just random things, so I just thought I'd bring you along. And I will give you the update in the future to see how they're doing, and we're going to compare 3 types of the carrot, which one they go the best or which one I like the best. So that is, thank you so much for watching and see you next video. Bye bye.